Yeah.
Okay, so we have a very big moment here. Viva now has 3 points, so only one away, match point, and Viva has just refreshed his list, so he can pick anybody for this potentially final match.
Oh snap! Free ring.
So, yep, this is the point where we see who Viva is truly going to be calling out.
Title match.
We finally see the grudges coming up.
Yeah, because
The weigh-ins, the stare down.
basically it's an automatic taunt to whoever he picks, because he's basically saying, you know, you are going to be the easiest victory for me.
Pumped Aaron trying to get in the match. Can you pick me? You can pick anyone. Can you pick me? That reminds me of freaking in WWE when the guy has the sign. Just like, put me in, coach. Tag me in.
That apparently that's become like a Marvel Sentinel meme. I don't really get it. But
The Sentinel meme is basically what happened is Sentinel is an amazing character in Marvel 2. I think
Yep.
most Marvel players know that. All Marvel players know that, I would say. And in Marvel 3 started out ridiculously amazing.
Yeah, and then they like patched him with like the most ridiculous hit point nerf ever conceived in any game.
Yeah, they nerfed him pretty hard. And they took out his hit points, so he was like weaker. He went from having the most hit points in the game to less than the average character.
Yep, 130
Like
to 90.
Less than Ryu. So Ryu can take a bigger beating than Sentinel.
Which is actually kind of consistent with the show, because in the show they're like the Sentinel robots are just like disposable, like they die in one hit.
Yeah.
They're like tin cans.
Like you gotta wonder how many like billions of dollars were put into them.
Right.
They just like get sliced apart like they're nothing.
And then, so basically, what happened is a lot of people still stuck to Sentinel even after he got the hit point nerf and the and the damage nerf at the same time. And then I think in Ultimate Marvel he lost his ability to do Rocket Punch into Hyper Sentinel Force. And so now you had to like get fancy with your combos. You had to do instant air, low Rocket Punch into mid-air hard drive.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Continue your combos. So basically, Sentinel got a bunch of nerfs.
But
So
still
the
picked
whole
by some of
the
the.
whole put me in coach is by
Gotcha.
people still
But
playing Sentinel.
he's still pretty good. I mean, he's after all that stuff, he's now balanced apparently, because you know some of the world-class top players play him.
Right.
I mean,
No,
his
a
assist
lot,
is
a
still
lot
really
of people
good.
still consider him trash, but I mean, you can't argue with those drones. Those drones are ridiculous.
Yeah.
They do so much space control, and even if I think if you hit Sentinel, they go away. He's not like Doctor Doom.
So we have seen this before.
Yeah. Rushdown Geiger versus Gwen, who is always Rushdown.
This is gonna be tough. It's tough to rush down Gwen with Geiger.
Yeah.
And they both block on the first turn.
With the blocks.
Well,
Kasumi uses her ferocious reputation to buy her some space. Oh, I see. She just needed space to get an ace. Now she can rush down with 0.0 speed attacks. Gwen can't do anything about it.
just needed that one turn for a quick breather, and now we're good. Just attacked with a 7, I believe.
Attacked or thrown.
I thought it was an attack, I just saw.
That's the game client. It doesn't actually tell you which side they should play it on.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
a throw. Okay, you're right. Maybe I just
Let's see.
missaw.
She can follow it up with another 7. I was gonna say she has no follow up, but then that 7 lit up, and I was like, I guess you could do that, but you probably
not really worth it.
Yeah.
But of course, the thing about your 7 throws that Gwen almost always has 7 throws. In this case, she doesn't. Oh, so Titus, Kasumi going for another 7 throw, no dice.
Gwen
has a huge combo here. She's probably gonna play it anyway because it's a straight and it'll get her aces. So Kasumi jokers out. Oh, let's see if she plays the damage part.
Nope.
So she only plays the ace part.
Gwen being the most confusing character to look at their hand when no sorting is on.
Yes.
Well, I think it's sort of like it's a trained skill.
Yeah, I'm sort of I'm joking when I'm mocking it because apparently it's actually beneficial to Viva. That's my guess. I mean, he is the one that's leading right now.
Yeah, Geiger got 2 cards, so he got a 9 throw. I don't know if he played it as a throw or block. Geiger with the block.
Super Fist.
And that's one of the few cards that Gwen attacks with that she cannot relentless.
Because it's an ender.
Only non-enders.
Perfect block for Kasumi. Now she has a 3rd ace, so that's even more damage. Potential 4th ace, but knowing Kasumi, she's not going to throw away research and development. Unless she really needs that last ace. Oh, and there's a trade. So Viva only gets 6 damage here. Kasumi gets 20. So I'm not sure Viva's happy with that trade. I'm going to say no.
Yeah, no.
Now that's a clash.
We go temporal distortion. I don't think there are any time spirals. Nope, they're not. Maybe she's thinking about research and development. Yeah, that's what she's thinking about. Oh, there's another. I don't know about this. You only have 2 cards in your hand.
Yeah, but
2 time spirals in the discard.
Kasumi has not drawn any of her face cards. I think she's just really looking to get some.
That's true.
Like this would be a decent hand for Geiger if you weren't playing Rushdown Geiger.
Well, now she's probably gonna get Relentless struck. Yeah, no face down, so I'm almost certain. No.
Well,
Did he have it?
Of course.
He didn't have it. He didn't have a red normal.
No.
So we talk about the differing Geiger styles, but I mean, there's really no. A player doesn't really have to commit to one style or the other, so we can see an adaptation mid-game here.
That's right.
Which I think is basically what we're seeing at this point.
Well, she's committed to using her aces because the rest of her attacks kinda lame in terms of speed and going up against Gwen.
Goes for 5 actually.
Well, there's the normal, and that's
works.
the good read. You can combo this into Hurricane.
There's a face down, maybe combo into Flash Gear instead.
Yeah, which he just drew.
That's right.
6 Flash Gear.
Yeah, so this is almost as much damage, but also knockdown. Unfortunately, no damage. Well, 5 damage from the beginning.
Yeah.
But now she has knockdown. The thing is, Flash Gear is a pretty good combat card in this matchup, but I guess now that you have the knockdown, you have Cycloid Revolution, and you have normal mix-up. And what Gwen doesn't know is that you don't have time spirals, but normally Geiger would be able to have a time spiral mix-up as well.
Yeah.
Viva is probably going to assume that Kasumi has a time spiral because it's just
the thing is with Gwen's 10 block, your mix-up is more 3 attack and time spiral Hurricane, or 3 attack and Cycloid Revolution rather than
that makes sense.
Time spirals because the 10 block will block both.
Or just use a throw straight up.
That's true. You could also throw.
A little risky, but yeah.
Yeah, I think the payoff is better to just attack with a normal that beats half. So, Kasumi going with the dodge there.
That was not what we predicted for either side, really.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes your opponent plays the Joker.
Yeah.
So you have to be ready for that. I know a lot of times I would play mostly Midori players who only has 0.6 speed. And finally, a time spiral. She chooses to get the flash gear though.
Yeah, it'll be.
That's understandable.
Yeah, it'll come up next turn.
Yeah, because really, to time spiral now, she'd have to use a temporal distortion to throw it. Wow, she's throwing with the temporal distortion.
Doing it anyway, yeah.
I guess she has 3, so that's fine.
Yeah, so unless she wants to get her queen and then recur it 3 separate times.
I don't think she's gonna get the chance. Oh, this is terrible.
Ooh.
Can't Joker, you can't even bluff, and next turn you're slow and you can get hit by another Chains of Ice.
Yep. Oh, pumps it.
Yeah. No, usually you pump it.
It's
not worth the scare next turn to do less damage.
Yeah, not for Gwen.
Yeah, especially because they can't Joker this turn. So, that's the max.
That's pretty much max damage, yeah.
Yeah. The max 42. One more of those and it's over.
Yeah. So now the match is looking a lot more even.
Yeah, definitely.
After that. Gwen still has 9 cards after blowing away all those cards in that combo.
Yeah, but Geiger still has 9 cards and is somewhat prepared for a temporal distortion. If she uses it now, she doesn't have anything to get from the discard, but gonna do it anyway.
Yep. Does she have lethal?
Pretty sure, yeah. 21, yeah, definitely.
Yep, she does. Did you ever play Time Spiral Hurricane? Uh-oh, timer. I don't know if that was a timer play or not. I think it was a timer play.
I don't see
it came out of the left side of her hand. I know, but the icon only shows up in Quick Match.
Ooh.
Oh well, the timer play is okay. Didn't lose temporal.
Timer made a good decision.
And if the timer goes off again, she's dodging again.
Yep. It always plays whatever's the furthest left.
Yep.
Which is, ironically, one of the benefits of manual sorting.
Yeah.
Right. You won't always have.
Yeah.
Well, that wasn't a timer play, even though it looks like it.
Nope.
Maybe that's the mind games. Eva thought it was a timer play, but she played at the last second. This should be a win if the timer doesn't run out. Play the queen, play the queen, play.
Oh!
Timer.
Oh!
The timer. Now she doesn't have a throw anymore.
You hate to see that happen.
Drew one. Even when she didn't need it, like she could have just grabbed all the time spirals in her hand and thrown them up into the game. Be like, combo, all of you.
Like in real life?
Yeah, like if this was if this was a real life match, there wouldn't even have to be any precision there. You just chuck your hand on the table.
Oh, and now Viva's gonna break temporal distortion.
Yep.
Ooh.
You don't see too many dropped combos in turn-based games, but occasionally you do.
The timer. That Japanese train internet. Causing problems.
It's another timer mind game on a level that we can't even comprehend.
Right. I'll lose this match point match. And 2 months in the future, I'll face Viva again. And he won't be ready.
I'll keep these time spirals for when I really need them.
Oh, she's going risky. And it works.
It works, and that's
now
game.
Viva can Joker.
Yep.
It's not in temporal distortion.
It's not.
See, before he couldn't Joker. Well, now this is rough. He has just enough hit points to survive the chip from Cycloid. Oh, now he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
But he has 10 blocks if necessary. Does he?
does.
He does have one, yes.
Kasumi just playing straight. I don't know. Yeah.
That hit. Yep. That
so
hit the block.
Viva stays alive a little longer.
Exactly what we thought was going to happen.
But he has enough turns to win, really. He really does.
Yeah.
This is anyone's game at this point.
Now he's going to get that really fast throw. So now he's got the fastest throw, the fastest attacks. Kasumi says, forget it. I think what she really means is, I forgot that Gwen had a town block.
Yeah, I think the smart play there for Kasumi would just be dodge or block.
Well, then you get thrown and lose the game. It's still a mix-up.
Yeah.
I mean, can Gwen get lethal on the throw?
Okay.
Yeah, Gwen can definitely get lethal on the throw.
There's no more jokers left, right? Yeah, there's no jokers left.
Oh, it's not over.
It's not
okay.
It's not over. Now Kasumi's on match point.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. The scores are Viva has 3, Kasumi has 3, Philo has 2, and Garcia is not on the board yet.